Okay, where is my screen? Oh, I was like, any second now it's going to pop up and I can start talking, and then it did not. So it made me go, oh no, did I screw it up already? The answer is no. I just had to click on it and make it go, oh, I'm awake. Okay. Hi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whenever you are. Hello. I'm a practical eccentric, and I am here for Teddy's Haven, because this game absolutely won my heart last week. So much so, full disclaimer, I got off my stream last week and I was all worried that my husband was going to be going, where the heck are you? You streamed extra late, because, you know, we let things slide a little bit sometimes. And he was already falling asleep and had gone to bed. So I came in and played a whole nother 6 days of demo after stream last week. So here we are. Like I said, and if anybody has, you know, was watching last week or in between then and now, or maybe in the future, who knows, I am still fully interested in both of the bookshop games that I had in kind of the running for what new game to get and start playing. But yeah, this game absolutely won my heart. And so I was like, well, this is what happens when you have preconceived ideas, and then you go in and you're like, oh, this is completely different than what I was expecting to have happen. So yay, here we are. So let's go ahead and start with the quote of the night, and then we can get into a new game, shall we? So, all right. The quote of the night is, curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. And that's from Walt Disney. And it might be a little obvious why I'm talking about being on a new path, because we're starting a new game tonight. But it's a good motto to live by, to stay curious, to keep trying new things, to explore, to, you know, follow your whims occasionally. It doesn't mean all the time. It doesn't mean you don't, you know, have things that you do that are familiar, that are routine, that are normal, but don't, you know, don't let go of curiosity and just giving something a shot and seeing what happens, because you never know where that curiosity will take you. And this game, I think, is a testament to that, just as far as I had known about Tiny Bookshop. I had known about Bookshop Simulator. I was pretty convinced that I was going to get one of them, and it was going to be a difficult choice between the two. And this one just kind of happened into my radar at just the right moment in time. And again, it won my heart. I was just like, oh my God, I love the fantasy creatures. I love sparkly fairies. I love the gameplay loop so far. And everything I have seen since then, because I actually went ahead and joined the Discord for this, which is another, like, it's me combating my own anxiety issues of like joining, like jumping into new groups of people. Like that's always a stress thing for me, just because I always feel awkward and like I'm, going to a party that I was invited to, but no, I don't know anybody there. So that was something I did. And then, of course, kind of skimming through and like seeing, how the group was and like the different channels, and seeing like this game is very much developed from the heart. I knew that kind of cursorily at, when I started playing the demo. But of course, once you kind of connect with the community more, even if you're just like looking and going, oh, we're talking about this and that and the other, and maybe not necessarily jumping in with your own story right out of the gate, but just there's a lot of heart in there, developed in memorial to a beloved animal. And that's very touching and sweet. And then, like the development that's been going on. I have a feeling there is a lot of stuff that was not in the demo that is going to be in here because updates are happening. The most recent one being the addition of farming. So definitely wasn't in the demo there. So I'm excited to see like not only the stuff that I didn't get to do in the demo, but the stuff that's coming, because this game is in early access. And that is something that, I even looked at the reviews and some people were like, okay, it's early access. And of course, some people are really critical of that kind of thing. And this is not the only game that falls victim to people being critical of early access games. Like, oh, it doesn't have this, this, and this, and this. And it's like, okay, well, go to the Discord and put it in the suggestions, like let them know you're interested in this. So you never know what will come of it. I mean, they may go, nope, we can't put that on our game. But if you don't suggest it and they don't know about it, then they can't appease, maybe their audience's needs. So, jump in and be part of the conversation. Don't just complain. But to each their own, I suppose. I'm not going to criticize, heavily those choices. Because those, you can make those choices. It's your life. Anyway, we are here. We are being curious, and we are following a new path. What was the other thing? Oh, yeah, because I joined the Discord, and then I started looking at some of the update stuff. I didn't look heavily at the update news on Steam, just because I enjoy surprises, and I enjoy kind of figuring things out. And not to say people can't tell me stuff. I'm trying to work on getting over that. Like, I'm not, saying tell me everything, but like, if you tell me stuff, I'm not going to be like, oh, that person was terrible. They told me stuff. I'm on the internet, for goodness sakes. People are going to say things and you're going to be like, oh no, I didn't know. But I'm working through my own weird hang-ups about people telling me stuff, because I like that surprise and discovery. But if I'm going to put myself out on the internet and streaming where I'm actually live with real people, or potentially so anyway, I'm going to have to let go a little bit of that. And I think it's more of a me thing than anything like, hard and fast. It's like, do I actually need to care about that? Am I okay to let go of some of that hang up that I have? And the answer is probably yes. So, that all being said, fairly simple thoughts about a quote of the night tonight, but that's just because I'm excited to be here and just try stuff, So I believe I've already gotten my settings done, but let me check my audio mix. It seems like it's okay, and my video is fine right now. I think I have to keep my video settings turned down a bit because it was stressing out my GPU, and I'm not exactly sure why, so, we'll see. I might have to adjust the sensitivity. Can't remember. But I did go ahead and delete my demo saves because I wanted to start completely fresh for the actual game. So, let me move this. And let me move this because I know that stuff looks fine. Oh, and I need to do that so that I'm not got movement in my peripheries because that drives me bananas. All right, so come on now. Alrighty, let's get it. Let's do it. Should I start in the same place I started before? I kind of feel like I should start in a different spot because I did the waterfall before. Is it just the save slot? It's not an actual different place. You know what? That makes sense. That they just look differently, as opposed to them being different locations. Because the demo, the second time I played it, didn't look any different. So that would make more sense that this is just kind of like the different look of the save file. Can I give you a visual cue beyond save slot 1, 2, and 3? So it's not a different location. All right. Head outside. I think I will go ahead and rename. Do we want to do Serena again? Just to be mildly nostalgic for last week. I even started, I was like looking at people's like in-game shots. See, that's different. The dragon was there last time. That wasn't there last time. This little portal thing. So I don't know what to do about that. Okay, we're gonna talk to the guy. We're gonna start like we haven't been here before. Walk to your shop. Speak to the mage. Welcome, you made it to Ursa, a peaceful land where magic flows gently and spirits walk beside us. Adventurers come and go, picking up supplies before heading off to faraway places. But here, there's no rush, no pressure, just the quiet joy of making something your own. This is your shop. Shape it however you like. Stock what calls to you, decorate every corner, and set your own pace. Some shopkeepers stick to their shelves, others wander the wilds for rare finds. Both paths are part of the magic. Ursa is more than a place. It's a memory, a tribute, and a gentle reminder of the ones we've loved and the stories we carry. The spirits here remember too, and they welcome you with open arms. We're glad you're here. Take your time. Make it yours. And yes, I'm going to go ahead and read the stuff that was in the demo as well, just because if it's been changed since, you know, in the interim between when the demo stuff was put together and when the updates and stuff, I don't want to miss any little nuances. All right, enter the shop. Left click on the box. And open it. And plunk it down. But yeah, I started looking at some people's like shops and I was like, don't do it. Don't look yet. Left click and hold on the shelf and pick it up and adjust the position. Okay. And yes, I tried a little bit different layout and tried to cram as much stuff into the demo size. This layout right now. And yeah, I crammed a bunch in here. But we don't need to do that now because we'll be able to buy upgrades, right? I actually even waited to buy this until today because I was worried that it would be tempting to play it. And honestly, I downloaded it and then I was like, I got a little bit of time before work. Maybe I could just play a little bit. Like, maybe I could play the demo again. And I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it. You don't need to do that. You can just wait and be patient. You get to play tonight. All right. Purchase products. All right, so we want to purchase that and a couple of these bad boys and that. Ooh, as everything just kind of flops around over there. All right. Can't remember. Can I left click the sign with the crate in my hand? Nope. Alright, we'll put the crate away. And we'll do a market price. And store all shelf items. Confirm. Right. So how's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. Ooh! Oh, that's right, I get to have achievements now. The hustle begins. Okay. About stocking shelves there. Go to the register scroll and left click to open the register. Well, I'm busy stocking all of the stuff that I bought because I bought more than just one thing. You know what? I didn't even look at how much money I had. I was just like, buy it all! Or at least buy enough to fill the shelving, you know? Oh, I didn't adjust the price of the weapons. I need to make sure I don't forget to do that. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm glad tomorrow is Friday. For sure. I just realized that I have something in my periphery that's annoying. Don't do that. Stop. Okay. Buttons and stuff. Let's do this. There we go. That's much better. I don't like being able to see any kind of movement in my periphery. Because then I'm like, what's happening? Alright. Okay. So this is the only one. Match. Confirm. Alright, now I can open up and do this. And then when you're ready to open the shop, interact to light the candle. Where's the candle now? Oh, it's not in the same place it was in the demo. Interesting. Okay. 2. Oh. What is this? Wait for your first customer to arrive. In the meantime, you might find some berries or stones to harvest outside. Why, yes. I don't mind if I do. And it's nice to know some of the stuff I didn't know the first time. Like knowing that I get stuff from the animals. Like I can sell. Ooh, didn't they come from that side in the demo? Interesting. Just little tweaks are going to be different. Oh, is this the portal they come through to shop? Is that what this is? Fancy. Hello? Do you follow me around? You didn't follow me around in the demo. Cute. Now, I will say that the little fairies that I did find in the demo, they reset every day. I'm really hoping that they don't reset. Ooh. Nice. An achievement for getting rocks. Oh, hello. Pardon me, pardon me. I'm just, you know, looking around, Googling all the stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna need to adjust that sensitivity. Because I kind of tried to reset everything. Is that enough? Nope. Let's drop it a little bit more. I can't remember what I dropped it to before. What? Better? I am also just very excited that I have the opportunity to play any of the games that I was looking at. I have both the Game Pass and regularly claim free games through Epic, so a lot of the games that I get, unless they are things that like my husband and I play together, are typically things that just kind of happen into my purview and aren't games that I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna like go out and find a little game. Dinkum was one of those increased profits. The mages go, what? Okay, should be reading. Dinkum was a recommended game by one of my subscribers, and that's been great fun, but it is, you know, like, it's a kind of a rare treat to be like, I'm gonna pick up this game for myself that I'm choosing, and so yeah, it's nice. Like, I was playing the crap out of that bookshop simulator, and I was convinced that I was going to end up getting that one or Tiny Bookshop, to be honest. But I'm just excited to get to play something in this genre, because the only other simulator games I have played were Power Wash Simulator, which is not the same vibe as these shop simulators, and then hello. What else? There was another simulator. Like, I tried a little bit of Farming Simulator, and then I played The Sims. And I played SimCity ages ago. I tried to play SimCity, like, I don't know, in the last, I would say, 5 years or maybe even less than that. And I was crap at it. But those are different kinds of sim games, you know? And I've played, like, other, like, time management games. Like, I think Diner Dash might have been one of the most famous. And I was on a kick of doing those. And that's kind of like running your own shop, but it's definitely not the same gameplay loop. For sure. Look at your eyes. Those are pretty. Okay, what? Sorry, I'm just mesmerized by your beautiful eyes. I know I could use the mage pad, but I don't know. It feels kind of fun to just give change. It's silly, right? Okay. Ooh, we like it when it's like that. I want to order... Oh, there's more stuff in here than I was expecting. This is storage and not... Okay. I would like to purchase that. I'll be back to help you in just a moment. Okay. Well, and you know what's really funny is, I was looking back at the stream from last week and realized that I could have picked up Teddy, the teddy bear that shows up at the end of the demo, and I just missed the prompt for it. And it only seemed like it showed up right when I first got him, and then it's gone. And if you didn't remember it was a thing, then it was really easy to not realize that you could do that. So I went ahead and was like, oh, the second I get him, I'm picking that sucker up. Because I wanted to pick up that bear so bad. And I was kind of like, oh, it's a cruel tease that they give it to you. And they're like, you can pick it up and then not actually let you pick it up in the demo. But that wasn't the case. I just wasn't paying attention when that prompt was up at first. And because it went away... Hair feet. Oh, the little one has to take a shower. That's what's happening. So Dad is trying to nudge. Nudge! Oh, man. Tomorrow is Friday. I think we're gonna go out to a festival on Saturday. It's an annual thing, and usually I get tickets because it's around the same time as my birthday and my anniversary and my husband's birthday, so it's kind of a combined big present for my family to get to go to this thing every year, and I think we're gonna try and go on Saturday because it's over multiple weekends, so it should be nice. It might be a little on the hot side, but I would rather it be a little warm than it be raining, because that can get a little miserable, because then things turn muddy and unpleasant. Oh, I need to get more stuff. I need to get more stuff. Oh, crap, crap, crap. Okay. Okay. I'm paying attention. Yeah, take that. And then I'm busy. Okay, so I need purchase current stock, okay. Okay. And yeah. All right. I'm busy. Here we go. Don't want to lose too much of sales. And the candle's still going, so it is definitely worth it to see if I can get some sales out of it. Making a decent chunk of money, though. This is not where things live. Okay. But yes, I am intrigued with the additional stuff that I did notice. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to... Okay, that's fine. Looks like adventurers have turned it in for the night. Time to head home. Yeah, we're not gonna do that, though. If you're gonna let me play after close, then I'm gonna play after close. Alright. You're welcome. Thank you for your business. Does she have like an eye that's different? That's interesting. I like the fact that there's little things like that. I also saw something about seasons, like there's seasons in the game. I'm just seeing if they actually go through this portal. Because that is my assumption. And boop. There he goes. Okay. Thank you for your patience. I was curious about how the portal works. Nope. It is nice to know that that bag appears when the change is correct. So if you get a bag right away, it's because there's no change needed. So that's nice. Boom. Just like that. Good for you for having exact change. You're my kind of shopper. Okay, so I kind of want to order at least one of everything. Let's look at the bag or the book. So we've got finances, we've got loans, but I'm not going to do a loan. Interesting. Okay, and I didn't even really play with this stuff at all. I think I might have done one thing on my second playthrough of the demo, but I can't remember now. Alchemist Guild Golf offers an introductory offer to access some of their coveted... Oh, that's right, I did, because they had other things you could sell. A set consisting of slime from across the land. Items will unlock. And then expansion. Ooh, expansion. We don't need to do that on day one. Theoretically, I could hire this Earth Wisp already, but it's not cheap per day. 100 per day is not inexpensive. Change shop name, reroll product prices, set all products to market price. It seems like pricey to do that. Maybe if you had a huge shop. Maybe. Do the market prices change every day? That would be interesting. And then I could see it being worthwhile, you know? Okay, let's go ahead and buy... let's go ahead and buy one of everything. Just so we're stocked up for tomorrow. And then... Oh, this is not how we do that. Displays. Horizontal weapon display. Excuse me. Alright, well, first of all, we're going to mess with this. Okay, so there's the other thing I wanted to remember to bring up, and I'm hoping I'll bring it up again when I start talking, like at the end of the stream when I start talking about, you know, upcoming things. And that's because I think I'm going to play this game on Sunday as well. I had done the math basically correctly for the time in between last week's demo stream and the Dreamlight Valley update that's coming. And my math was about right, but I forgot that the updates happen on Wednesdays, which means that next week, the next update for Dreamlight Valley hits. So I will be streaming Dreamlight Valley next Thursday. But there was like, Terrace Party was like, but I just got this game. I want to play it. And so I think I'm going to go ahead and swap my Sunday Denkum stream this week. Oop, don't stick it in there. For this game, I'm curious about this shelf. Nope, this is not how we do. This is how we do. I just want to see it, you know? And I'm going to go ahead and get the other weapons. Ooh. Oh, there's like a tombstone and stuff. Interesting. Okay, crafting. Fluff whirl. Oh, there is a spinning wheel. Gleam Forge refines crystals into gems. Memoria Extractor extracts ether from crystals. Okay. Orling takes stone and randomly turns it into ore. Interesting. And these are pricier. Let's see. Transportation. For magical zipline, for when walking to the shop just feels too grounded. A bounce blob. I can't really read that. Is that a Chiru? No. Enchanted slime that launches anyone who steps on it into the Can I actually... I can't read that. It's too small and the text is cut off. Who steps on it high into the air with a delightful spring, maybe? And then this one is... launches anyone who steps on it higher into the air. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Wand of Boxing. A wand that boxes furniture. It can also store furniture and crates. And a bin of devastation. Oh, that's interesting that you can get another bin of devastation. And it's not expensive. And then paint. So we've got interior wall paint, and it still looks like that's all there is as far as wall paint at this moment. Okay. So I need to put up this shelf. And... okay. And now I want to go get these weapons and see what's up. Nice. Okay. Cute. Into it, into it. Okay. And then we'll do market price on that. And confirm. And then we'll pop this in here. And I believe that is what I am starting tomorrow with as far as inventory. And here we go. Unicorn. But I'm going to take some time to explore. I'm curious to see what is the same from the demo and what might be different. But I definitely want to try and get a stockpile of, you know, berries and crystals and animal products and stuff like that going. Because why the hell not? If you're going to let me do it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to let me do it. Ooh, what? Like a construction thing. Can I read this? Oh, I wish there was a little prompt to let me know I could click something. Hi, shopkeeper. We think this would be a perfect place to dedicate a statue to Luna, the goddess of light. Sleepy time gnomes. Excuse me? Okay, I don't know what happened to your shoes. This will be a multi-day contract and require various resources, but at each stage you will receive +1 max shopper. Ooh, cool. Let us start with stone. We need 500 stone to enclose this area for further construction. I like this. This stuff was not in the demo, but I don't have enough yet, but not enough. Next. Okay. But that gives me even more motivation to pick up resources, to make the time to go get them. And 500 is no small amount, which is good. This little stone, well, I shouldn't say little, it's not a little stone bridge, this stone bridge here. I don't remember that being there. If it was in there, it wasn't something that I could actually go through because I saw that there were dinosaurs over there. And that is definitely not what it looked like in the demo. So that is nice. Nice that things feel expanded. I'm curious about those crabs down there because they didn't really do anything in the demo. I wonder if they'd do something in the game. Hello? Alright. Hello? Yes, when I was first playing, I didn't realize I could do multiple clicking. Or hold the button down, you know? Because I'm just holding the button down instead of clicking repeatedly. I think I was clicking repeatedly at first. Oh, interesting. I don't even have to do it when I change to a different plant. I can just keep the button held down if I want to. I don't mind that. This is where I'm getting distracted. I was going to go... Oh. I was going to go over here. And then I was like, sheep and plants and... No. Woman? Go over here. So pretty. It's shower time. Okay. Alright, can't really... I mean, I might be able to squeeze through there, but it's not necessary. Are they passive like they were? Goodness, it's going to take a minute to get 500 stone. But see, I'm going to want to hoard everything now. Instead of selling it like I did, I want to hoard everything. Ooh. Okay, we're not going that way first. We're going to go see the dinosaurs, and then we'll go back that way. Yeah, I thought there might be more up here. Man. I've been getting a lot of stuff done at work. Now that I am past a lot of the... There's a lot of stuff going on. Special projects. I had a work trip. I had that big event I ran. And man, last week, I was just like, I have got to clean up these piles that have built up around me. Hello. Are you fully tended? Okay. You are intimidating, but I will trust that I... Holy cow, look how many I got off of him. 8? Wow, okay. How about you? Oh no, you still... I'm so sorry. Still kind of punched me back. Oh, this goes way up. Okay. And I was starting to feel like, not buried by my piles of stuff that needed work, but just like I should bring in a sheet and make a fort, because I just had... That is... I was like, what is making a roaring sound? And then I realized it was the shower in my house. I thought it was one of the dinosaurs making a really loud noise or something. All right. But yes, it's been nice to kind of address some of those piles, especially since a lot of them were like problems that I needed to get resolved. And it took some time getting the rest of the group that I work with to kind of work through the problems and establish new processes for them. So when I went through the piles, I was like, oh, I know how to deal with almost everything in this pile, and then everything in this pile. And I'm also really a big stickler for writing clear notes, because I have no idea how long something might sit waiting to get addressed. And, yeah, it was really nice to just be like, oh, I know how to deal with this and this and this and this, and I can route these things to this thing over here and move this around. And so it just feels good to... it almost feels like a spring... Ooh, look at that statue over there. Interesting. It almost feels like spring cleaning in a way. You know how you like kind of feel that relief of dealing with stuff that's been, you know, like cooped up. It almost makes you feel cooped up to have things waiting for you to deal with them. So, yeah, it's been good. Not everything is fully caught up yet, but I am getting through the things and clearing space and dusting things off, because, you know, that's just how that goes. Anything else over here? Either this wasn't available in the demo, or I did not fully explore, which is entirely possible. That game felt like, even the demo made the world feel like really big. Look at these little nooks. It makes you wonder, since this game is in early access, and obviously the developer is very active in trying to work on stuff for the game. Like, there's so much space that it makes you feel like, what are they going to put over here? Is anything going to go over here? I'm so curious. I'm curious to see what happens as we keep going forward. Which is a good feeling, you know, when you're getting into a new game. I think that's part of... There's something to be said for early access where it's like you can tell the game isn't fully finished or doesn't have as much going on in it as a completed game would be. But you can also view it as like it's exciting to kind of feel the game expanding as you're playing it. And I think a lot of it comes down to excitement, right? Because people start playing a game and maybe not. Maybe it's just because they want a game to be completed when they play it. It's like, maybe you shouldn't buy early access games then. But, you know, there's also a level of excitement of, I'm really enjoying what's going on and I really want more already. And, you know, it's a patience thing, right? Because especially when you have smaller indie developers, like I believe this game is being developed by one person. And, you know, it takes time. And I'm not a game developer. So I don't even pretend to imagine I mean, I know enough about some things that are kind of like game development where it's just like those processes take forever to troubleshoot and get just right and make sure they function correctly. And then when they don't, then you have to go in and dig into stuff. And there's just a lot. And so I will try and be as patient as possible. Can I get on this bridge? I can. Okay. Well, what's going on? What's going on this bridge? Just a bridge, which is fine. And honestly, there's so many games, like if I get to the point where I feel like, okay, I'm stagnating because there isn't as much to do, which it's a new game to me, so it's going to take a bit before I feel that way anyway. But like, if I do get to that point where I feel like I'm stagnating, it's not like I don't have other things I could go do in the interim too. So, that's cool. Gosh, this place is freaking massive. It's so big. Okay, I've been over there before. And then I didn't even go across both sides of that. Ooh, could go down there. But I kind of want to be up top for a bit. Ooh, look at that. Silverite ore. Some new ore. Or ore that I am paying attention to for the first time because I wasn't paying attention to the other ore. I'm already up to over 150 stone. I do like the fact that it keeps track of how much I have in my inventory. And I cannot emphasize enough just how much I love that everything goes straight into your bag of holding. I love that. I know, like, depending on, you know, what games you enjoy and like your gameplay style and how much realism you want in your game. It's not very realistic that it magically teleports to your bag in your shop, but I don't care. The convenience of that is amazing and I love it because it makes you feel like you can just keep exploring. I drive my husband nuts because I pick up pretty much everything when we play games together. So I'm constantly having to go back to town. It took me ages to stop picking up everything in Diablo. And I still have a tendency to do it for a good long while until things really start to pick up, like gear-wise and money-wise. As long as I feel like I'm able to keep up with the money, I will not pick up literally everything. But like Diablo 1... Oh! What?
God, it was so dull in there. Now I'm shiny.
She talked! Hi! And I can name you? Oh, I can't name you now. Because you're flying away from me. Mappy?
Ow. Dude, I'm not even gonna drop any minerals. Why'd you do that?
So it's the stone that's talking to me. Mappy. It gave me a chance to name the fairy, I think, but I didn't take it, and now it's not going to let me click. That's all right. I'm not fussed about it. But yeah, like, I can't even remember. It might have been as late as Diablo 3, but definitely Diablos 1 and 2. I used to drive my husband nuts because I was constantly going back to town selling off every little thing I found. I have a fairy. You're so pretty. Okay. Was there a stone there? There was not. So, yeah. Well, and that's the other thing, too, is I'm not sure how many, because this might have to take over my Dinkum streams for a little bit, or maybe I'll alternate them. It really just depends on, first of all, what I'm feeling like, because I do follow my whims sometimes, where I'm just like, I'm in the mood for this. And because it's new, I could see this easily being, I'm in the mood for this. But also, the Dinkum update is due in October. I don't know exactly when. I didn't see a date, but that doesn't mean it's not there. It might be just that I didn't see it. So I might try and see if there's a definitive date yet, but it might be nice to play this until the update drops for Dinkum. Not to say I won't play Dinkum off stream, because I am going to be trying to work on, if nothing else, resource gathering so that my streams can be more dedicated to the decorating and, you know, kind of that kind of work. But, and money making, you know, that kind of thing. Honey glow shards. But, I don't know. There's so much happening all at once. And then once we hit November, I'm going to have to figure out how to balance. Because there's going to be the Dreamlight Valley DLC is coming. And Autonomica's Alpha is coming. And I'm definitely going to make time to play that. I have a feeling that that one might be kind of sprinkled in because they just did a dev stream for it. Was that yesterday? It was sometime this week. I can't even remember now. Days are blurring into one another because I feel like there's a ton of stuff going on, which there is because it's that time of year. But the alpha releases on the 19th of November, and you can tell they're worried about perception, and going back to that early access thing, it's like, it's an alpha. It's like the very first alpha, which means there's going to be very limited things to do, and they're going to want people to like test some stuff out and see how things are working. And of course, you know, the back end kind of stuff, you know, to see what's happening as people are playing it. But you can tell they're a little nervous about the reception of it being in a super basic state. And I'm totally down because I'm just excited to just try it. I've never played a game in alpha. So I'm excited to do that. I'm excited to try and push myself a little bit more because I'm in the Discord for that, because I did get into the alpha for that. And I'm interested to see like what it might be like to give feedback at that stage of the game. Like, that's exciting to think about. Whether or not my feedback is, you know, taken, I don't know. I don't know what it's going to do. But, you know, I want to push my comfort level and maybe help make a game even cooler. I don't know. Kind of like this game. Like, I'm kind of like, should I be keeping track of things that are already... Like, I already put a thing in for wanting a reminder of having a prompt pop up that shows I can talk to somebody. Now, I will say this. Although it is subtle, your pointer is a dot, and when you get up to something that you can do something with, interact with it, it does turn into an outline of a circle. But that's really subtle, and sometimes, like, the teddy bear thing, I think, is a perfect example of it, too, where you know, it showed me that that was a thing I could do. Like, I left-click to pet it or something like that, but apparently right-click was to pick it up. But after it shows you that initially, it doesn't show you that when it just turns into, like, the circle. And I didn't think I was able to pick him up. So, again, as soon as Teddy shows up, I'm totally picking him up. But, you know, it's just a little thing, and maybe they'll do it, maybe they won't. but I do like having like tooltips pop up in games, especially the bigger the games are or the bigger they get. It can sometimes be very difficult to remember all the little things you do, especially if it's something that you don't do all the time. Or maybe it's just me being an airhead and not remembering what to do all the time, but you know, I'm not the only person that forgets stuff. I'm not the only person in the world that does that. And they don't have to add it just because I suggest it. Just because it would help me. I'm just one person. But if they don't know that it might be helpful, you know, then saying something is good. And it makes me have to exercise, you know, things that give me anxiety. Ah, there you are. I was wondering if I was going to get one of these guys. Hello. You shake your fist at me? Oh. Hello. I'll take it. Although I did, the second time I played the demo, I actually did what I'm doing now, which is the very first day I was like, I'm going to go collect everything I can possibly collect. I actually stopped collecting stuff as diligently. Now, that thing to build a statue, great way to keep me interested in going out and collecting certain things. Maybe not every single thing, but I got to a point, like I almost have 100 ghost berries. I'll probably stop pushing as much for the ghost berries until I start using some of them up, selling them, turning them into jam, whatever. Because while I love the freedom of being able to run around and do stuff and collect everything and do all of that, I do also want the loop of making money and expanding the shop and stuff like that. So like this is going to take quite a bit of time, but I probably won't do this again tomorrow. You know, the game day tomorrow. I might do something like every other day, or oh, I'm running low on this thing, and as I learn where stuff is, I'll go get it, you know? That kind of thing. And I love, once I get staff, essentially, helpers, then I will be able to run the shop and do this stuff during the day, which I absolutely adore. I absolutely adore that kind of stuff. And I know I mean, in the bookshop simulator, you could, you know, hire staff to do stuff. Although I had them run the cash registers and then I did all the stocking, but they didn't have, like, I couldn't go outside. To be fair, I've only played the demo for that game. I haven't played, but if that the exploratory mechanics are in that game, or the doing stuff outside the shop things are in that game, they do not have those in the demo, so it would be news to me. Look at this. I'm gonna get either almost all the stone or enough stone for that first statue stage. That's pretty sweet. Oh, my husband was like, guess what starts tomorrow? That Return to Derry show or whatever. It's like, ooh. I'm interested in that. It's also spooky season. I don't care that it's September. It is the beginning of spooky season. And actually, we're almost through September already. Isn't that nuts? And I did not get my Halloween stuff up yet. I haven't mowed my grass yet, and then it rained all week. I really should have tried to get it done last weekend, because I think today was the first day that it didn't rain since last Sunday or Saturday evening. I can't remember now. So, not that the grass is going to grow a lot from the rain that we did get, because it's been cooling down enough. It's not like in the summer where we get rain and then we get heat and sun, and then the grass goes, yippee! We're going to grow as tall as possible in like 4 hours, you know? But, I do need to get it mowed before I put my graveyard in. And that is a whole ordeal. And if we go out... Ooh, look, I got my stone. Nice. If we do go out on Saturday, that limits me to when I can, mow my grass? Probably Sunday after stream. I don't want to do that. Right. Ooh. Part of the reason I'm doing this is to get a good stockpile, and also part of it is just to see what is going on. What in the world? That stone was huge. Well, now I know where I need to go if I need stone and ore and stuff. I think it's interesting that, like, it's all different kinds of ore here. And not just one kind in one area. That's interesting to me. I also wonder if this stone will always produce the same ore. Or does it change every time? Like, because I'm assuming they respawn like they did in the demo. I also wonder if they fully respawn like they do in the demo. Or because I'm harvesting today, is there a possibility that some of these rocks won't be here tomorrow? Like it'll take some time for them to spawn back in? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We'll learn together. I'm gonna get to like 1,000. It's crazy. And as much as I enjoy a good health bar, stamina bar, you know, food bar, things like that, I don't mind taking a break from that kind of stuff. It's kind of like my husband and I have been playing Astroneer. And it is nice to just be able, as long as you're tethered in that game, to make sure you have power, or well, at least oxygen, you can walk away, because, I mean, unless you're near hazardous plants and stuff, most of the time you can just get up and walk away from the computer if you need to take a break, go get a snack, go to the bathroom, you know, things like that. It's nice, because we do play a lot of games that have hazards in them, and things that will kill you. So it is kind of nice to just be like, oh, I don't have to worry about anything, really. I mean, as far as I know, there's nothing in this game that's really gonna get me. Even the dinosaurs that sound scary. Okay. And honestly, I never even got back to where the sheep were, you know, like the little dock near my thing. I never even got back there. Cute little guys over there. Are those tiny, were they goblins or gnomes? What were they? The ones with the statue. You are a teleport stone. Okay. Goodness gracious. Do I want to save that for tomorrow? Going over there? Maybe. Maybe we could just quickly come down here and go across. We don't necessarily have to harvest everything. Oh, yeah. Oh. Calissa. We'll name you Calissa. I love that there's this tiny house. Oh. Tiny house. Who lives in there? Who lives in that tiny house? Kind of want to go see that statue. All right. We can do that tomorrow. We don't have to do it all today. Is this where this big turtle is still? Is it still up there? This is a big rock. Okay. Of course, I do want all the fairies. I love that this one's growing out of the side of the rock. It's a hardy plant. Like, I don't need soil. There's more stone down there. Is this turtle up here? Holy cow. Can I talk to this turtle now? These things are still intimidating as hell. I'm not even going to bother with that at the moment. I'm just going to go see about this. Oh, that's right. I forgot the music changes over here. Hi. You are massive. Now can I... Umbral. In the kingdom of Nerathiel, the skies wept stars and the thrones rusted from waiting. A young prince carried a fire passed from dying hands, chased by shadows older than names. But in the northern ice, he met a girl made of silence. She taught him how to stand still and how to leave. He did both. And when the storm passed, her song still echoed in the cracks. Thank you. Sometimes stillness saves us more than flame. Today only. Well, that doesn't help me. But that's interesting that I can come up here and talk to you. Do you do that every day? Okay. The fact that your head turns to watch me is kind of really intimidating. But I'm gonna mine these shards. You know what the eyes remind me of? What is that? Is that Nicholas from The Secret of Nim? I think that's who it is. Just kind of got glowing eyes. Just a nook. Nicodemus, that's his name. And the owl. Those kind of glowing eyes, that's what it reminds me of. Gosh, it's been a while since I've watched that. I kind of feel like I should watch that again soon. Anything on this side? Secret fairies in your pockets? Do you have a secret? You have a secret something. What the heck is that? Excuse me? Are we in the Matrix? Hello? Hakor. I take it. Oh, and they're not merged like they were in the demo. They're separate. I mean, it was kind of a cool effect, but I had a feeling it wasn't meant to be like that. So that's pretty awesome. See, this is why I have to explore. Now, my question is, when I go to bed, will they stay with me? Because it would kind of suck to have to go get them every day, you know? I always want the fairies around. Always, always. I'm not going to worry too much about all this stone. It's a lot of stuff to try and collect. All right. Well, isn't that interesting? All right. Oh, was there a stone up by you? There was a stone up by you. I will come up here again. Is this another cat? Hello? I'm gonna rename you though. I'm gonna do Lily. I'm gonna put the E in there just because there was an E in there for Lilifix. Okay. Look at this tiny little... Look at this tiny bench. Cute. Alright, is this a return home stone? Yes. Let's do it. Oh my. So much stuff. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to bed though. Yes. We'll go ahead and do that. Any item crates or furniture boxes left out. What? I would have liked to know what that said. Did the cats follow me home? What the heck is that? Hello? Magical bonuses work together. The more you collect, the more sparkly apparel you'll have. Information Bob. Okay. Do you say more than that? When you pick up a customer's payment, try using the magic pad to the left of the register. You can type in the return amount, and it's perfect for when you're all tuckered out from counting coins. That's fair. What else do you have to say for me, Information Bob? The more you grow your shop, the more happy shoppers can fit inside. Room for everyone. Okay. Uh-oh. Pardon me. Want to see yourself from a new angle? Press T to switch to third-person mode. You can find more fun that can has. Does that mean I can customize my character at all? Am I a magical ball of light? I didn't know that. Oh my god! Look at it! Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so just not that this is a delayed warning, and you may have already noticed, but I'm probably gonna squeal a lot when I play this game because there's gonna be delightful magical things happening, and I'm just gonna have to squeal about it. It was more than yesterday. Interesting. Okay, so do I want to go ahead and get an Earth Wisp? I don't think so. All right. I don't really need to stock anything because I already kind of did stuff. Do I want to go ahead and sell stuff before I have the crafting equipment? Because right now I've got... Like, I might want to do produce. Like, ghost berries are super easy to get. And stocking them wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea. So I've got 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and do 3 more produce shelves for now. 2, 3. Let's go ahead and do that. Fruit. That's fine. I'm not super fussed about it. Oh. You're gonna get a deal, aren't you? Yep. Match market price. Now, see, I wonder if I change the price after they pick it up, do they actually have to pay the updated price? Because that'd be kind of funny. If they were like, I thought I was going to pay less. Well, sorry. I love your confidence. 2 weapons, no health potions. Good for you. I hope you crush it out there. All right, what do you got? All right, dual wielding with like a small and a large situation. Excellent, excellent. There you go. And I believe I'm gonna need another one of those and another one of those. So let's go ahead and do that. And this is why we need a wisp, though. Oop. What do you got? Lots of magic in your future? Good deal, good deal. Happy adventuring. I hope you slay whatever forces you're looking to slay. Oh, the fairies are still here. Look at that. Nice. We love it. Okay. And Alright, but before I get to you, I'm going to go ahead and fill up some stuff. Oh, and I need to buy the other vegetable. What is it? Potatoes? Oh, that's where my thing is. Okay. Alright. Do you lose patience? I have no idea. You're the most patient goat. Thank you so much. Right. Fantastic. Alright, hello. Oh my, so much fruit. I hope that it serves you well. Okay. Hi. Alright. What's up, y'all? You coming in? What are you doing over there, man? There you go. It's like, what is he doing? Just hanging out in the doorway? Alright. Hello? Having a little fruit? A little fruit salad? Did you have really big hands? Alright, I need to purchase this. How are we doing on the rest of this stuff? I'm gonna go ahead and purchase that. But other than that, we're doing alright. I'm gonna stick that on there because I don't think I actually need to stock it. And actually, why don't we change that first? I feel like there was somebody already at the register, but they can wait. You can wait. And actually, I meant to look to see, did any of the market prices change? I don't think so. I think they stayed the same. Alright. Alright. Fruits and health potions. Are you a doctor? You're taking healing stuff back to wherever it is you came from? Alright, $5 and okay. That's a lot of onions. What are you doing with all those onions? I guess I shouldn't judge. Do whatever you want with those onions. I have a friend who really likes onions, but she can't have them anymore because they give her really bad heartburn now. I need to get to level 3 is what I need because then I can hire the cashier. Like, if I hit it today, I'm probably going to go ahead and set it up tomorrow. Because that will give me a lot more freedom to go around during the day, you know? The child is finished with the shower. Excellent. Which means he still has a little bit of time before bed. Good for him. Good for you for getting your stuff done, child. Alright, I need more mana potions out. Yeah. I guess I don't really have to look. I can just come over here and... it says shelf. But maybe it's under something else? Excuse me? eye. Are you kidding me? So what about this button then? This button says purchase a crate. Oh, so I just purchase it. I see. But then it does show up here. Okay. That's helpful. The inventory from anywhere button is nice. Did my candle go out? It did. Does that mean I'm not going to have to give change anymore? Because it seemed like after a candle ran out yesterday, everything was exact change. Nope. Okay. Well, there you go. Ask for an answer and you shall get it. Some of these hair colors are pretty awesome. I love the fact that there's like pale versions too. They're not all just super bright. Like the pastels and desaturated colors. Definitely lends to a wider variety of what these characters will look like, since their main function is to arrive and purchase. That was some of the easiest change I've ever given. Thank you, sir. So, see, this is why you need to sell those fruits. I know I could make them into like jams and stuff, but also, you could sell them and make more money faster. Is that it? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close that. I'm not going to get the cashier until tomorrow. Okay. Not gonna bother with that at the minute. Okay, where do I need to go for the statue? It was like down this way. Oh. Ooh, that looks better than before. It had like a little afterglow situation. I almost forgot that that was a thing, and I just heard the sound and I was like, oh, it just must be background noise. No, it was a falling star. Star shard. Fantastic. Okay. So there's that. How many of these do I have? Oh, I could use some. I feel like I was selling the crap out of berries, so could use them for sure. Where's the sign? Here we go. I've got your 500 stone. Yeah. The Sleepy Time Gnomes. That's what they are. Okay. Okay, next. Give stone. Thank you. We will make progress by tomorrow morning. Excellent. Hello, baby. Hello. Is it just the most recent cat that I've petted that comes with me? Or follows me around a little bit? Because it doesn't seem like they're with me constantly. Okay. Okay. Pick up. Oh, now it says pick up instead of tend. Because I think in the demo it said tend, but then you really didn't tend it. You just picked it up like we just did. So that's interesting. Alright. Well, I'm not going to pick you guys up. So in the demo, I could just walk on the water. Can I still do that? It's so weird. Oh, you know why I can walk on water? Because I'm a freaking little pixie. That's why. I don't have feet. Oh, I don't need those. I've got over 100. I'm not going to stress about it. Amazing. That is why I can just go over the water. We just got to like an island party. I wasn't expecting the music to change like that. That's funny. Sup? Fun. Oh, that's right. There's berries over here. I forgot there were different berries. Bloodberry. Yeah, now that I know I can do more stuff with some of these resources, it makes me want to hoard them. Not all of them, because obviously I'm selling these berries, but... Okay. Alright, I got to over 100, but I'm going to just clear this little spot anyway. Okay. I thought it was going to yell at me like that other one did. So I clicked and then I had a moment of, oh no! It's gonna get mad. And then it did not. It was just a regular crystal. It's a very uplifting, chipper music. Hello! Cute! It's magical. It's so magical. Were those there before? These pink stones? Look how bright those are. Oh, nightshade berries. I do not have a lot of those. Well, let's grab them while we're here then. Lavendrite shard. I feel like there was lavendrite in the demo, but it wasn't quite that bright of a pink. That was an extreme... What? An extremely bright pink. Okay. Also, I really like the way that... I'm assuming as a fox and not some magical... I really like the style of the fox. Like the face and stuff. I don't know what it is about it, but I like that it's like... kind of looks cunning, kind of looks... It reminds me of something, and I can't remember what. You know what I just thought? It reminds me of... Is it Gamor? The wolf from Neverending Story. What was the wolf? Gamork. Okay, there we go. I was close. I was like... My brain wouldn't give me the exact name. But that's what the mouth of it reminds me of a little bit. It's got like a little bit of a sinister quality. Not that there's anything really sinister in this game, like really sinister. But like the dragon was still intimidating. The big turtle was still intimidating. The mouth of the fox was still kind of like... You know, if it wanted to bite me. Well, maybe not me, because I'm a sparkly ball of light, damn it. Oh, there's another crystal up there. I might as well grab it while I'm here. This music is very peppy. It like makes me want to just sit here and do this constantly. Alright, did I already get these sheep? What's up? I have tended you. Alright, it's fine. Anything over here? Some more stone. I did use quite a bit of it up. Umbracite. even know how many ores, different ores I've collected. Oh, that's right. Hello. Mocha scale. Mocha dial. Hello. How are all of you doing? Hope you're having a fine day on this island. Goodbye. Ah, yes. Well, we could just skip ahead and go over here, and then we could follow the thing back. Ooh, I don't need to... I keep thinking I have to hold the run button down because some games you do. And then it's a toggle, so I keep toggling it off, and then I'm like, oh, I'm going so slow now. Hello? How are you? That sheep almost looked like it was smiling. Ooh. Emberberry. Oh, yeah. Emberberry. All the berries. I do enjoy how pleasant the music is in this game. It's very serene. Well, except for the island, apparently, where you just live in a party life over there. Just staring blankly as I... Was that milk that I got from them? Perhaps. Oh, there's another little house over there. Did I see something? Okay. Alright, anything interesting over here? No, not currently? Well, on another game I wouldn't mind playing, so I was just thinking, like, I like magical games and, like, games with fairy folk and stuff on it. And I don't feel like there's a ton of games like that. And I was like, oh yeah, I remember really wanting like a survival craft game that was fairy-like. Now, I played Grounded, so you're small, right? And you're shrunken. There is a game called Smalland that I would love to play at some point because I do feel like it's got a little bit more of the... I don't know what your characters are. I don't know if you're actually fairy folk in that or not. But it definitely has more of a earthy quality to it. Like, Grounded's kind of very cartoony. And I don't think that, like, Smalland is realism, like, in comparison, like, art style. But I don't know what you are. I know that there are wings. I know that there are mounts. Like, flying mounts and stuff. Oh, this is... Okay. Let's rename you two. I'm gonna call you Ormeow. Because you're orange meow. I'm gonna call you Ormeow. Go home? I don't want to go home. I want to follow this back to home. Because I know there was a dinosaur wearing sunglasses. Bloodberries. Fantastic. We might have to get some more produce stands going on. Because what is that? At least 2 new varieties of berry? What is that? What is that? Oh, it's a bloodberry. Okay. First I thought it was some sort of critter. Something very green, you know? Do I need more ember berries? Ooh, I have over 100 bloodberries, so that's nice. Oh, and I have over 200 ember. Fine. We're fine on that for now. I don't need it. For those. More ember berries. Uh-oh. Pardon me. More ember berries. Sheep. Sup. Hello. We'll see this statue here in a minute. Nice. Maybe I'll buy a spinning wheel soon. Maybe that will be one of my first investments as far as crafting things. Is there something up there? I should probably go look. What if it's a fairy? I should take my break soon. I really don't need those. That's right. If I remember... Was there a... Oh, no. I keep thinking that some of those have berries next to them because they have the little sparkly... Not sparkly, like light things coming off of them. I don't know. It's hard to describe. Glowing light. They almost look like runes or something coming off of them. Is this another crystal? Holy cow! So much. Dragon's blood shard. What? Okay. I feel like they're a little bit more generous with like the fruits and stuff, which is totally fair. But some of these crystals, it's like there were 3 of those, you know? Like it'll make me have to come back over here. Violent. Ooh, pretty little orange. Oh. Okay, kind of above the... Okay. Alright. Can I actually get up here? Will you let me go up here? I mean, if you're gonna let me go up here, I'll do it. What's over there? Is there even more place to go over there, or is it unfinished over there? Look. Let's just take a look. It doesn't look like there's anything over there. Nope. Not a push it button. Well, it is a push a button, but I don't need to keep turning off. What is that? Over there. Okay. What in the... Hello? There's such peppy music in there. Oh, oh, oh. Let me up. Let me up. How high does this go? Holy cow. Does this end? Am I just walking for... Oh, there's the end. I was like, am I walking forever? Lovely. What is that over there? That's that stone. I'm not sure what this light is over here. Did another star fall? Is that where that star fell? Maybe that's it. Okay. Castle. Oh, hello. Hello, Ormeo. Okay. Don't get dizzy. Don't get dizzy. Don't get dizzy. We might get dizzy. Sorry. I didn't build a spiral staircase. I did not do that. Alright, well, let's follow. Apparently that is not. I was like, I assumed it was a way down. It was not. Hello? Madam? Can I walk on you? Oh, gosh. Okay. We're okay. Woo! Yeah. Is that a place I can go in? Doesn't look like it. Somehow I had toggled my runoff again. Because that's the kind of skills I have. Okay, well, let's just go over here. See what's up. I have a feeling I can't go in here. But look how elaborate it is in there. Is that a crystal? It looks like a crystal. Well, maybe it'll let me go in there at some point. Maybe if there's like a task or something to do. Excuse me. Hello? What would you like? 4 million stone. Shh, careful now. We're still in the middle of a very important nap. But even in our dreams, we can see a beautiful fountain right here in this very spot, sparkling under the moonlight. The trouble is, this messy rubble is in the way, and we'll need 10 refined pebble bright to clear it all out before we can even begin. Okay. Cool. So not stone. I like that it's different. Nicey nice. Hello, giant statue woman. The question is, do I already have Pebble Bright? Is that ore? I do. I just need to be able to refine it. Which probably make happen. I don't need that right now. I will go ahead and tend y'all. Oh, I've already tended y'all. Okay. I thought there were more sheep over here. There are. No, those are cows. Well, I could milk them. And then I'm going to go under the water fountain. After I touch the cow butt. Touch the butt. Hey, Bama. How's it going? Hope you are doing well. As you can see, I committed. I committed. And I found out that there have been some recent updates, so there's some elements in the game to be discovered. I guess they recently added farming into this game. Of course, I'm not there yet. But, another fairy. Oh, sorry. Violet. Look at my collection. So pretty. So yeah, there's some stuff that was not in the demo that I am looking forward to getting into. But right now I am just collecting all of the things so that we can ramp up to production. Do I want to go across this way? Did I miss a stone? Did I go up here? I did not. I was looking for the dinosaur with sunglasses. But, oh, and there he is. I hope you are doing well this evening. Yeah, you're still really intimidating, but I'm gonna come get scales off you because apparently I could do that. I'm so glad you guys are peaceful, but yelling like that is very, very intimidating. But I found a couple fairies on the first day, and they did stick around. In the demo, they seemed to revert back to their original spots overnight. So I'm really glad that they stick around into the next day, because it would be annoying to have to go get them every day. I watched about half of the live Autonomica chat. I did not get to see all of it. I would like to go back and try and get the first half done. But yeah, I get this sense that they're really nervous about people being really critical. Oh! Umbra. I feel like I've been changing all their names slightly. Maybe I'll do Umbria. keep finding all these little homes. So I hope people are kind, because I you know, it's got to be intimidating to put out an alpha and feel like worried about the reception of it. But I'm hoping, like, I'm just excited for stuff. Oh, Twinkle. I didn't rename any of the fairies though. Does that mean I got all of them? They're so cute. It's got a gap, like I'm missing one though. Maybe I'm missing one. Did you get to see it? I was at work. I can't remember why. I feel like I was in a meeting or something when it started. And so I got back to my workspace and was looking for something to stick in my ears and was like, oh no, I missed it. But I'm excited. Watched it last night. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to be in a game from that early of a stage. I've never done that before. Holy cow, look how big this rock is that they're letting me mine. It's going to take forever. But you know what? I kind of want to do it just because I want to see if there's anything behind it. Okay. Wow. I wonder if there's any upgrading to tools to be done. Like, either way wouldn't surprise me. The fact that they let me mine it almost makes me wonder if there's not, but who knows? Or maybe they'll add that later in the game. I also saw that there were seasons, and the demo's short enough to where you wouldn't see seasons. Okay, nothing behind it. I'm not gonna bother right now. I'm gonna... So was there anything in particular that you were most excited about when you watched it? I feel like I'm just excited for everything. I also feel like people are asking a lot of questions about things that are we Star Wars fans? We had a Matrix reference too. What are y'all doing? You're very cute. I can't actually click on them. They're little lightsabers. That's funny. I was interested that people were like, there was a question about being able to craft out of storage boxes, and they said that it wouldn't be available right away, but that they do like that mechanic, so I'm really interested in seeing that. What else were they talking about that I was like excited about the whole thing, right? Yeah, I'm really curious. I think it's because of the scope and like trying to make sure that everything goes together and works together and that kind of thing, that it's pretty nerve-wracking, which I totally get. So I don't mind if they take their time to make sure it all functions correctly. There was something they were talking about that I was like, ooh, that sounds interesting. I can't remember what it is. Yeah, I want to go back and watch, it to see. Oh, I forgot there's chickens. To see the stuff that I missed, you know? That chicken is massive. Look at that. The only bummer for me is the alpha won't be controller friendly at first. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm guessing that means you play on controller most of the time. Or that maybe you prefer it. There are some games I definitely prefer it. And then there are some games that I will do both. I think it's interesting how some of them follow me and some of them don't. Okay, got the chickens. Now, everything else looks like it is a little bit more fancy than it was in the demo, except for the chickens. The chickens actually had a full coop and stuff. Or like a little area, and they don't here. That's interesting to me. Oh, so I didn't. It doesn't tell you this in the demo, but look, this is my character. I thought I was a human-shaped thing. Apparently, I'm like a little sprite. Hello. And that was something else, is apparently I could have picked up Teddy in the demo, and I missed the prompt. Oh, what? No. Well, that's sad. So if you don't know that this game was developed by somebody who dedicated, who's like a lot of the stuff, the sentimentality in this game is based on their loss of their pet dog, whose name was Teddy Bear. And so, yeah. I was like, oh, very slow on keyboard, but since the alpha will be limited anyway, it shouldn't be a big deal. That's true. But yeah, this wasn't here in the demo. The tombstone was, but this wasn't. So, guys. Aww. Alright. Okay. I do like this tree. Was that just yesterday that live stream was on, or was it Tuesday? Because if it was just yesterday, that's... My brain has already been like, it's mushed into all of the past now. So much has been going on. It was yesterday. It feels like ages ago now. And it looks like we're gonna get some, speaking of like things that are coming, the new Star Path is gonna be witchy themed. Ooh, hello? Excuse me? Mount? Wait. What? Excuse me? Oh my god. That's hilarious. Oh my god. All right. Hi. I need to talk to you. Ah, greetings again, little shopkeeper. You smell of soft roots and morning tea. A good scent. Reminds me of Doria. It's a bird horn. All right. Where the waters shine green as young spring leaves, and the moss hums when you step gently. Even the frogs wore dewdrop crowns, resting like kings. I stood for 3 moons and forgot what rush felt like. The soil remembers kindness. I leave behind a seed in your spirit. When hope falters, it shall bloom again. He didn't give me a buff. Oh, I was like, in the demo, he gave me a buff. Whispering breeze from the forest spirit. Okay. I missed it all. I suppose I could mess with you guys for a second. Tornado. The name of the giant chicken is Tornado. Now, is there a way I can see my benefits for the day? Because that would be... Hello. I will pet you. In and amongst the chickens. There it was. I thought I missed one. Alright. Okay. This... Oh. Hey, Serena. Okay. This frog makes me feel like I'm going, like, lightning speed. It's hilarious. I thought about, I mentioned Mount, like, if we could get a faster travel. Was not expecting. Oh. Stop. I was not expecting that. Can I send you home? I kind of want to put you back in here, though. Like, I don't want to leave you out in the world and lose you. Alright, little frog butt. Or is it a toad? All right. So I want to go in here and I want to hire the clerk. It does give me a more every day. Interesting. Okay, I'm paying this. And then I'm going to buy this. And then I have to put it out. And rotate. For now. I don't necessarily need to butt you up against the wall. Yes, hey babies. Hey babies. Alright. Do I want to go ahead and get the wisp too? It's a little pricey. A little pricey. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Pricey, but we'll do it. We can make it work. Hello. It's so magical. It's so magical in here. Okay. We're opening. We're opening the shop. Do I need to purchase anything? I guess that's the next question. Well, I don't really have enough to purchase anything. Really? Not enough coin. Okay. Nothing desperately so. What is the crafting? Not enough coin. Well, I definitely want to do the crucible relatively early just because I need to do it for that fountain. Hello. Oh, you're thinking about things. Okay, well. My shop isn't good fairy hands. Okay, where is that thing that I was doing? It's here. Okay. Hello. Hi, shopkeeper. We need to build a path to where we would like to place the statue. For this, we need more stone. Whole 750. Okay. Well, I don't have enough. So, while the shop is doing its thing, we can go mining. So, let's start here. Did I finish my thought about Dreamlight Valley? We're getting Hocus Pocus stuff. It's going to be a witch star path. I don't know why my brain... I probably got excited about something. Distracted. But yes, I think they showed the book and something else, like a cauldron. I don't remember. But there's going to be lots of witchy stuff. And I know I was hoping for more Hocus Pocus stuff for Halloween. So, looking forward to that. Yep. Let me just double check. What objects were revealed? It's not strictly a Hocus Pocus star path. It is a witch star path. Or witch star path. Let me see if it gives me images. Oh, it's too early because I literally just saw, like, I don't know, 10 minutes before I started stream. So I didn't get to comb over it, but I did see the book and a cauldron. And then they revealed, like, a witchy cat companion. There's going to be a skin for the castle that's going to be like a Halloween look. It's like got lights on it and stuff. Anyway, you should look up. There's a little teaser for the new Star Path. And I think it came out. It's not Binks because it's got like a witch hat and I think like a cape or something on it, but it is a black cat though, but it's not Binks. But yeah, I think they just dropped that today because they dropped the teaser for the new update stuff with Lumiere and Cogsworth recently too, like in the last couple days. So not terribly surprising. That all comes out next Wednesday, October 1st. So worth checking out. But like I said, I only got to watch it real quick before stream, so I was like, what is in this? And then I think I saw a screenshot that somebody, because I was doom scrolling, and somebody had screenshotted the stuff that had the book and the cauldron in it. So I may have to play just for the star path. Yup. Yeah, so it's gonna be tough now with this new game in the mix. I was saying at the beginning of stream, or near the beginning of stream, that I was thinking about, well, no, I'm not thinking about it. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to stream this on Sunday instead of Dinkum, because although I did my math right, and I was like, oh, there's about 2 weeks in between now, meaning last week, and the new update for Dreamlight Valley, the fact that I stream on Thursday means that the update's going to hit before stream next week. And I would like to get at least 2 streams of this in. But I'm assuming you have also seen the update news for Dinkum that's coming in October. So that's kind of exciting too. There's so much happening right now. So much, like, in the next, I mean, all the way through to Wish Blossom Ranch, which is the next DLC for Dreamlight Valley, and Autonomica, both hitting in November. It's just, there's so much. So, and I'm the one who's like, let's try the demos and buy a game. But this will be kind of the first Dinkum update that I feel like I will be like, oh, cool, new stuff. Because most of the stuff has been new to me. Even though the Night Merchant was an update since I started playing. It still didn't feel like I've been playing this game for years without the Night Merchant, and now there's this new thing to do. It just was like, oh, cool. Cool, there's this thing now. So much in so little time, right? But that's okay. It's okay. Just means excitement, right? I wonder if my candle has run out. Oh, look how much stone I have. I have enough stone to go pay for that fountain thingy. But also more stone. My shop is still running, which is great because I need to pay for those hired hands. Been making great strides in Palia. Nice. That is excellent. Well, and it seems like Palia is going pretty strong, so even though, like, I'm interested in playing it, I don't think I've got the capacity to jump into it at this point in time. But it seems like they have regular updates and stuff pretty regularly, so I feel like the community is pretty strong around it. I did look into the... It's not really like an official thing. Oh, crap, I need to buy some stuff. But like it's not a code of conduct because it's kind of an understood thing. It's behavior, courtesy, when collecting certain things out in, there's like certain things, there's flow trees and some kind of ore or some kind of something that it's like it's considered courteous to call out and let people know are there. And so I was like, oh, well, that's good to know because you told me to maybe look into some of that stuff before I jump in. So that's it was good to know that that was a thing to look into at all. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the book. Okay. Horticulturist Guild offers a first set of finely grown and as fresh as can transport variety of produce. Okay, so that's new produce. New display. Ooh, a selection. 2. Weaponsmith Guild is offering new shopkeepers an introductory set of items. Okay, so that's weapons. Alchemist. I wonder what that gives me. Oh, is that going to be like more potions? I bet that's more potions. Toy maker. Slime set. Okay. My question is, should I just go ahead and get... it's a little early to do that. Okay, shop modifications. Okay, that's what that is. Did I not have any bills? I don't have bills today. I'm going to have bills to pay tomorrow. Okay. I could probably still fit some more displays in here. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this and this. I have a decent amount. Do I want to... What's not out? I don't think I want this... this is not it. Call out the map coordinates and typically flare it. Oh, yeah, I saw that about flares. You can't chop a flow tree by yourself, and a grove appears every night. Yeah, it's interesting. Although I did see that there were like some bickering in a couple of Reddit threads about like what's considered polite and what's considered excessive to expect. Like, it sounds like some people, you know, will call out, but they won't wait too long, and then people will sometimes complain because they took 20 minutes to arrive, or they'll expect people to wait because, you know, their friend isn't on yet and they want to get them on so they can also get some of it. And like people were like, yeah, that's too much. And so I was like, oh, not to say that I would expect there'd be a lot of drama, but it's just like, there's always something, especially when you get people, you know, like people online together. Is it online only? And like with people all the time? Or is there like a... I'm assuming there's not a single player. Not that it would need to be. Sometimes I get anxious about playing with real people because of stuff like that, where it's like you never know who you're going to encounter. Not necessarily just stuff like that, but I don't like there to be drama about resources and stuff. Okay, do I want to go ahead and get... Maybe I should just go ahead and get the crucible so that I can start crafting that ore that I need. In the Flow Grove, you usually wait 3 in-game hours before you chop it down. Oh, wow. How quick is an in-game hour? It did seem like if people, like if as long as people got 1 hit in on things, that they still got credit for the resource, which I like that. And I did see several people saying, okay, I hit it first and then I tell people that it's there so that I know I got credit, because somebody was saying that they had gotten screwed over because they announced it and then didn't get a chance to hit it before other people showed up and like finished mining it or whatever. And I was like, ooh, that's shitty. Okay, I need... Which kind of ore was it? It was... Was it Pebble Bright? I think that's what it was. Okay. Nice. Okay, so what else do I want to do? I want to go see... I think I got enough stone, but I didn't actually go tell them to keep building. That's correct for everything? Mm-hmm. Cool. I wonder if my husband would be into Palia. I don't know if he would or not. Here you go. Take this down. We'll make progress by tomorrow morning. I have yet to see the progress. You tell me the progress is happening. That's interesting. I didn't realize how much difference of size there was between these cats. That is interesting. Okay. I think that's all right for the day. I'll go inside and go to sleep. I think it's funny that he's like floating in the air. Well, I'll stick you there. Can I put you on? I can't actually put you back on this table. Now, if I were to get a different horse, does it... I wonder if they return overnight. Sure. There's a lot of hunting. Interesting. No, maybe I'll throw it out as a suggestion to him. What is going on over here? Is there something in that tree? Oh no, it's like shadows and stuff. Weird. The shadows just looked odd to me. Okay. Alrighty. Well, let's go in and start the day. Oh, wait. Oh, woman, I gotta take a break. I gotta take a break. Hold on. I meant to do it, and then I completely spaced it. So, hold on. Let me see it. Does it... I'm gonna have to turn the audio off. Okay, that's fine. Alrighty. I gotta take a break since we're already over 2 hours into the game. But yeah, I wonder if my husband would be into Palia. Into the game, 2 hours into the stream. Okay, I can think clearly. I got zoned out, just like doing my thing. Okay, so I will be back in a few minutes. Don't forget to hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and follow if you haven't done that and are enjoying your time. If you stick around, thank you so much. If not, have a lovely day, night time. I will be back in a few minutes. All right. I am back. And let me turn this up before I forget real quick. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. If anyone is here. And Bama in particular, if you are still here. I tried to look at that update for the Wishful Thinking Star Path for Dreamlight Valley. And I did see that the book that looks kind of like the book from Hocus Pocus isn't the book from Hocus Pocus. It looks kind of like it, and it looks like it might be on a pedestal. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in the chat on YouTube. And I guess I could put it on Twitch too. Although, I don't know. Will Twitch get mad at me if I put a link to a YouTube video? Twitch can be kind of weird. Okay. So there's a short for the Wishful Thinking Star Path on... It's a short on YouTube. And it looks like they're going to do another update for like quality of life stuff. And so yes, I've dropped it in both Twitch and YouTube chat. If anybody's interested in Dreamlight Valley update information. I know not everybody plays that game, but just in case, since we were talking about it earlier. So yes, I'm kind of glad. I mean, I still haven't like in-depth looked at everything in there, but I'm glad that I was able to see that it wasn't book, but it feels like reminiscent of book from Hocus Pocus. So yeah. Guess we'll know next week for sure, right? Still here? Excellent. Hello. Thank you for sticking around. So is it bad that when I left to take my break and my husband was falling asleep on the couch that I was like, I might get to play late tonight? Because that's what, well, I played late last week and then he had gone to bed by the time I was done and I was like, oh man. Well, I'd finished the demo by then, to be fair, so. Although, I know you weren't here earlier, but I mentioned that because he fell asleep, I played a whole second round of the demo after stream last week. Which I think I stayed up till 1 playing it. Alright. Nice. Okay, so I don't think I need to do anything. I think I can just open, right? Ooh, expensive, expensive. Your husband goes to bed at 9:30, and you're the night owl. We usually go to bed at about the same time, but like, you know, sometimes one or both of us will fall asleep early. So stream nights, it's a kind of toss-up whether or not he's gonna fall asleep or not. But because I'm not out there, and he's just kind of spending time watching TV, he will typically start to fall asleep. Sometimes he'll perk back up once I get done streaming, but if I push it, the likelihood decreases, which is fine. Okay, so I've opened the shop. I'm gonna go check on that fountain. How many of those do I have? Okay. Oh, a little path. Okay, cool. A change, a noticeable change. What do you need now? All right, we need to craft a base for the statue. We would like to infuse some of the stone with a special refined ore. Can you provide us with 10 refined manasite to build the solid base? I do not have refined manasite. I don't even know if I have whatever that is. So is that ore? It is. And I could make it. So now that I have... Hold on. It went straight into my inventory. So let's... I don't remember how much I needed for that other thing. It was a fountain, I think, right? I'll have to look. But let's go ahead and pull that out and get it refining today. And the little witchy cat has a witch hat, and then it's like, you know, like one of those headbands you can get for animals that have like ears or something sticking up. They've got like little bat wings on their back, but it looks like a headband with bat wings. Anyway, that's the little cat companion. I'm assuming it's a premium shop thing, but I don't know. There's also like a pumpkin head. I don't know if it's a full costume or if it's just a headpiece, like a jack-o'-lantern head that you can wear, I'm guessing. Oh. Is it all steamy? Was it steamy before? Okay, hold on. I was gonna go look at that fountain thing. And you know what? It did not put the mounts away. They just stay floating. I wonder if that's meant to be like that. Holy cow, they go fast! Okay. Now, where exactly was that? It was over there by that castle. And if I remember correctly, there's no fall damage of any sort. Okay, don't try and walk through the tree. That's not how that works. I do feel very zoomy on this mount. Gonna look into it later. Did see a Halloween deco that's really cute from the premium shop, you presume? Yeah, that castle skin, I am sure is gonna be a premium shop thing. It's very cute. It's got like pumpkins and lights and stuff on it. So let's see. How much did you need for this, people? 10 refined. Give refined pebble, right. All right. Cool. Excellent, excellent. Gosh, you're huge over there. Look how big it looks over there. Can you, I mean, I'm sure it'll be the same size it was in the demo, but still. It's so intimidating. Might as well grab some of this while I'm running by it. Yeah, I didn't think you would look at it now. Mostly I just wanted to find it so that I could share it with you in case you were curious. I know you've gotten away from Dreamlight Valley, so it's not as I don't know. Like, I feel like there's a word I'm searching for. Urgent? That's probably not it, but something kind of like that you see it, you know what I mean? Like you're interested, but it's not as like, ooh, I want to go check that out right now. But I am glad that they are doing some more Halloween-y stuff. Because did they not do Halloween last year? There was like, I think it was the year last year or the year before where they didn't do Halloween stuff and people were disappointed. I think it was the year they did the Rockstar thing. Love Halloween, right? Same. Okay, in the time before good lord. In the time before language, the world held 4 crystals, one for each breath of nature. When darkness rose, the crystals lit 4 torches, brave stars they were called. But one torch chose silence. It walked with the dark, not to destroy it, but to understand it. The others feared it until they realized they needed it. Thank you for knowing that not all light shines the same. It's true. I should have gotten over here a little sooner. Wow, it got really dark all of a sudden. I want to try and get over to that dragon. Ooh, look at those stars up there. Oh, is it because it's super cloudy? Interesting. I like how pretty the stars look peeking through, though. All right, let's see if I can figure out how to get to that dragon over there. Asked hubby to get my Halloween decorations out for the from the attic this week. Nice. Yeah, I need to get mine out too. I need to mow the grass so we do a cemetery in our front yard, and I usually try and make sure the grass is mowed beforehand so that. Okay, can I actually get to you from this way? But I should have done it last weekend and didn't. Hi. The fact that you can tell that it's staring at you as you cross the map towards it, also intimidating. You are badass looking. Look how awesome you look. Alright, hello. Ruby. Ah, shopkeeper. The scent of cinnamon and charcoal. Perfect. It reminds me of Thandrel. A meadow that burns without burning. The flowers there blaze red and gold all day, then glow like coals at night. Even the butterflies look like flickering flames. I danced through it once. Yes, danced. I left a trail of steam where my wings touched the blossoms. If joy were a place, it would be Thandrel. Thank you for letting me relive it just a little. Increased tending, increased profits. Interesting. Okay. I know it's close to the end of the day. Why is that like a beacon? What is that? Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna jump off this cliff. Hello? Oof. Tend. Yeah, give it to me. Alright. Right, this horse. Makes me go so fast. Alright, let's get these. Might as well, since we're getting some extra tending. Ooh, did I get to the next level? Excellent. Love to see it. So yeah, I played the demo again after stream last week because I was interested in it. And because it doesn't let you see your character, I ended up experimenting and was going across the water. Well, now it makes so much more sense that I can cross the water since I'm just a floating ball of light, you know? Oh, yeah. This music, it makes me want to boogie. Okay. Hello? Can I tend you too? I can. Fantastic. But we might as well get the bonus, you know? I wonder how much, like how high these can go, you know? Level 9 mining. Interesting. I also wonder if the customers ever lose patience. I don't know. But that makes me think that I'll get different visitors periodically. You know what? I should get in the habit of looking for them before I open the shop for the day, so that if they have bonuses, I can go, theoretically anyway, snag them before opening the shop so I can get full benefit. Especially since they stack. Okay, I've already milked you. Chickens. I can do the chickens real fast. Let's do that. So do you do outside decorations or do you just do inside decorations? Last year we were thinking about getting a fog machine, and I think I might try and get it this year. I really need to look and see what we can budget for, because I've got a credit card that I could get an interest-free deal on, and I would really like to get a new Christmas tree, because the one I have is very sad. I mean, it's not super sad, but it is. Like, it loses a lot of needles every year. We only do a short tree, but the bane of my existence when it comes to doing the Christmas tree is dealing with putting lights on it. And I'm coveting a pre-lit Christmas tree. So if I could get a pre-lit Christmas tree and maybe some Halloween stuff, and then I think the minimum I need to get interest-free is $300. And then I could... Anyway, I usually have a budget for Halloween decoration purchases, and so I think I've done my math right to where I can put it on the card pay off the little bit of balance, because I'm playing the credit game where you have to have stuff on credit for it to build credit, your credit score, but I need to make sure it stays within the constraints of the budget. Just inside, it's all just for you and hubby. Oh, just for you. Hubby could care less. Like, my husband finds it entertaining, but if I didn't do it, I don't think he'd care, you know? But I totally get it. And honestly, the only reason I do stuff outside is because it's my favorite holiday to decorate for. And I don't mind decorating outside in the fall, but I have no interest in doing, like, anything for winter outside. I do Christmas tree, but good lord, I think it's really funny that when I summon stuff, it just kind of like pops off the thing here. All right, what else do I have going on? I've made 656, which means I could invest in something. Do I want more stuff? Do I want a bigger space? Well, let's unlock that. Let's see what it gives me. Okay, it gives me that. Okay. Kind of feel like I might want more than one of each of these. Dunk, 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 dunk. Do I not have more of these then? Oh, and the apples. Crap. Do I have alternative fruits? I do have alternative fruits. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. And then we could do this. And then we could do market price and confirm. And while I'm assuming, yep, you're going to come up in stock like you need to. So I want to purchase another. We're going to go ahead and do another couple of these because these sell through very, very quickly. Actually, I might do. But yeah, our Halloween setup has gotten more fancy over the years because every year we try and get a new component to spruce it up. But yeah, once we commit to getting a fog machine, that's a recurring expense because you also have to get the fog juice. And I don't know how much we would use in a year. Like, I'd have to figure that out. But it would make the cemetery just look that much cooler. Alright, so weapons. Do I have no weapons in there? Crap. Alright. Wait a second. Do I not have any weapons? But this seems to act like... Oh, you know why? Because they're already out, right? This is 9. Do I really have 9 over here? Oh, I didn't realize it could hold so many. Interesting. Alright, well. Purchase a crate. And actually, you know what I should do? I should purchase a couple crates of each. And then go ahead and do that. And then we'll do this. I have a 4-foot white tree that stays up all the time and decorate for different holidays. It's in your craft and computer room. Nice. That's fun that it can be decorated for different stuff. My friend recently put up her Christmas tree, but then they put Halloween decorations on it. They had, like, she did a bunch of different crafts with her little kids and made stuff to go on it so that it was, the tree was up, but then spooky. Okay, anything else I want to do? I need to buy more of that. You know what I could do? I need to get in the habit of doing some of this stuff. Does it tell me how many I have in storage here? It does not. And I don't remember what the max is. I think it's 48. Okay. Yeah, it must be 48 since I've got so much that says 48 here. Okay. And we'll just go ahead and fill that up while we're standing here. Sorry to bother you, little wisp. Okay. I think that's fine for the day. How many more days can I squeeze in? Oh, I could squeeze in at least one more day. So, oh. Did I put the horse back? I don't... Oh, I did. Okay. Because I don't like being super zippy while I'm in my shop. I should do apples today. Ah! I hope you can help a small creature in need. I found a young bear cub in the forest. He was hurt and very weak. He's still small, but I believe he can get better with some care. I've been calling him Teddy. Your shop has many helpful items. I believe one of your health potions could help him heal faster. I'm not a healer, but I've seen these potions work before. I can't stay to look after him, but I think he'll be safe with you. Maybe he'll grow to be a friend, a protector, or just a reminder that kindness matters. Okay. So let me go get a health potion for you. I'm totally picking this bear up tonight. That is what is happening. You're so cute. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. Okay. A little potion goes a long way. First aid fur friend. So this looks like the dog that the game is in kind of in memoriam to. It says, "Dear friend, thank you so much for taking care of little Teddy. When we first found him hurt, I was really worried. But thanks to your kindness and care, he's feeling much better now. Since he's still getting stronger, you may need help moving around, or he may need help moving around. You can now pick him up and carry him when he needs it. He trusts you, and being close to you makes him feel safe. Taking care of someone doesn't stop after one kind moment. It means being there again and again. That's how your bond with Teddy will grow. Thanks again for everything. You're making the world a kinder place. A passing wanderer." So 50% more profit from sales and 50% shop experiences. But I pet you. Now, can I not pick you up? Place. Can I pick you up? Okay, so I ended up watching my... Oh! Apparently you can make Teddy love you quick. Interesting. So when I looked at the demo, it almost seemed like I could hit the right mouse button and pick him up. But now it's not letting me do that. Oh my gosh! So I can just keep doing this? Like, what's to stop me from just doing that? A bunch. Yeah. Okay. That almost seems like it's happening too fast. Maybe Teddy just really loves me. Maybe it was about picking up the bed. and not picking up Teddy. Is there... Input. Okay. Open bag, journal, toggle help. Is it something like... No? Alright, well, I'm gonna leave Teddy alone then for now. I'm wondering if I'm missing something. Because I didn't see it pop up like I saw it in last week's video. I did not see the same prompt that I saw when I played the demo. Alternative interact. Oh, it looks like it does have... I think it said it had limited controller functionality. Interact and alternative interact. Yeah, it's not letting me pick him up. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing wrong. Okay, well. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we can go ahead and do... I need to go see about the construction situations. Oh, and I meant to look for gigantic creatures. And I did not do that. Okay, that's okay. I do not see a dragon up there. Kitties, hello. Hi, shopkeeper. We need to craft a base for this statue. We would like to find... Oh, that's right. We've already read this. Manasite. Here, take this. All right. Fantastic. Okay. Maybe I should grab a little mount and go at least see the turtle. Ooh. And... Oh, my goodness. Thank you. I hope you are doing well. Enjoying a little Teddy's Haven this evening. Trying to figure out if I missed anything crucial as far as gigantic creatures are concerned. What is that over there that's red? Feel like I should know what that is. Maybe that's just the bloodberries? I don't know. Ah! Oh! Well, thank you, Maverick. You're the developer, right? Welcome. Hello, and thank you. And no worries about not being able to stay long. And just for clarification, I am multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube, so if you see me chatting with someone that you cannot see their text, it is probably because they are on the other platform. But welcome. Your game has stolen my heart, by the way. Because it's magical. Did you happen to see the news about one of our community members passed? I did see that, Bama. I never met them, but I saw a post from Sarah. So that's pretty sad. Did you know her? Was it Lizzie or something like that, I feel like? I need to talk to you. Beyond Ursa's edge lies a shattered world the gods do not speak of. It was once whole until pride split it into shards. Each became a realm, each birthed new peoples, new hopes, new pains. One shard fell forgotten, but from it rose a wanderer, nameless and faceless, who carried 1,000 memories in silence. The other stars called them stranger, but they knew they were the whole made from the broken. Thank you. Even lost stars can find their shape again. Okay, I didn't remember to talk to you fast enough, but at least I talked to you before the day was over. You only talked to her in chat. Yeah, it sucks. I still have a channel I follow on YouTube for she made art and craft things, and occasionally I'll pop in and watch one of her old videos. I can't remember, she's been gone now for several years, but I don't know. It's still sad, and then you'll see people commenting like, "You make great stuff, where did you go?" And it's like, oh no, you found her after the fact, and I'm glad her videos are still on YouTube, you know? Like, it's kind of nice to have, like, a piece, you know, that still lingers. So, was she, like a streamer or video creator as well, or she was just someone who would hang out? Like I said, I don't think I ever met her. I listen a lot, though, so sometimes I miss a lot of chat because I'm just, like, I'm at work shelving books, you know? So it's possible I might have been in a stream or something like that with her, but I just don't remember, and it would feel disingenuous to be like, oh yeah, I knew that. It's really, you know, I don't want to do that. So it's possible, but I don't know. I know Sarah said that they would play, so maybe she didn't stream herself, but did play with others. There was somebody else, I feel like, that was either sick or something a while ago that I saw Steph talking about. But I didn't know that person either, so it just sucks. It sucks. It's like the world gets bigger and you meet more people, but that also opens the doors for sad things like that to, you know, come in too. But I wouldn't trade it. Like, I've talked to my kids about it, where it's like, you know, I wouldn't trade the love to avoid the sadness, you know? So, even though it sucks. And the fact that you're sad means that your love was big, you know? So. Okay, I'm buying that. She wasn't a streamer, but she helped with a lot of Dinkum builds and was good friends with Sarah and Missy. Oh, no. Flo B and Jersey. Jersey did a video last night and I cried all the way through it. Oh, that sucks. Ugh. Oh, I hope Misty's doing okay. Misty took herself on a date tonight. So hopefully she's doing all right. I know she's going through a lot too, but it sucks. No, hopefully they're all doing okay. All right. I don't even know. I kind of feel like I should just craft something because I've got the thing to craft with. I'm trying not to think about sad stuff. Holy crap, Lily. What the hell? I'm sorry. Like, I was feeling all sad there for a second, like, because we were talking about sad stuff, and then here's this cat face sticking through the wall. Okay. Like a real animal knowing that you're feeling sad, right? Goodness. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was trying to find a replacement fruit. Do I not have ember berries out there at all? Well, let's do that then. Although I might get a fruit thingy now. And market price. Confirm. Misty streamed last night and got the lowdown on her mom. Yeah. Yeah, I saw she was streaming last night and I was like, dang it. Because I had to film last night. Oh, level 6. Excellent. But yeah, I haven't really heard any update news since the last time she said she was going into the... Was she going back into the hospital? But I know her dad's been struggling too. Like, she's just got so much going on. She's really close to... Oh, did she get to 1,000 yet? Let me look. I meant to do that earlier. Goodness, there's so much to think about. And I have squirrel brain. Did she get to 1,000 yet? She's so close. I was thinking about trying to do a little... Not that I have enough people that might make a difference for her, but every little bit could help. Ah, she's so close. She's at 996 subscribers. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a post out tomorrow. Because who knows who will see it, and maybe it'll make a difference for her. So, because I know she's been trying to push. It's like the timing is terrible because she was really trying to push on upping her streaming and content creation output. And then all of this stuff has been going on with her mom and her parents both. It's just been so tough. Have I already gone through most of these berries? Holy crap. There's so many ghost berries. But yes, if anybody is lurking, or anybody watches this VOD, or whatever, Misty Vale Gaming on YouTube is so close to 1,000 subscribers. And if you want to throw a little love over there, or go watch her for a bit and see if she's up your alley and you want to give her a subscribe, do it. She's an awesome lady. Very sweet, very kind. And deserves some love. She took herself on a date tonight, though, is what she said. I think she went to see the Downton Abbey movie. So I hope she had a good time. I haven't watched... I don't think I've watched... Isn't there another Downton Abbey movie besides the one that's out right now? We never watched it. We meant to, because we watched the whole dang series. And I almost feel like I'd want to watch it again. And then watch the movies. I wonder if I could get my kid to watch it. Who knows? Sometimes he gets into stuff and then he's like, okay, none of that. Or he won't be interested in something and then I'll put it on and then he'll get sucked in. It would be interesting to see if he would get sucked into Downton Abbey. Because you just never know. Yeah. Yup. I also enjoyed it. So my husband and I watched all of it. And then we kept meaning to watch the movie and never got around to it. Boing, boing, boing. Oh, goodness. Hello. Give me all the apples, since apparently I ran myself out of stock. Okay. So ready for Stranger Things. I have yet to watch Stranger Things. I really should. My husband watched at least the first 2 or 3 seasons of it, but it's getting ready to release its last season, right? Like it's concluding, if I remember correctly. Unless I'm thinking of a different show. Yeah, I know I would. I've heard really good things about it. And I know it's you know, got like horror or horror adjacent elements to it and creepy stuff. So, I don't know why I haven't gotten around to it. Well, who are we kidding? There's so much stuff that I haven't gotten around to. We need to, though. Well, there's a few shows that we have started and not finished. And so we really need to finish up some seasons of that. Of like, we've got... I didn't realize I could get more than one of these guys in a day. Holy cow. Give me all your apples, sir. Well, I guess I'm assuming you're a sir. Is there a gender-neutral equivalent to sir and lady? I don't know. Be interesting if there was. Sadie. We call you Sadie. Lur. We'll just combine the 2 terms. So it's representative of everyone. Oh! Goldie! Aha! I knew I was missing one. There might be more, but I knew there was a gap for another one. Ha-ha! Fantastic. Maybe we should watch that for Halloween season this year. Well, we're not really in binge TV mode. So we now have a standing Friday night watch something. And part of that was because we wanted to watch Dexter Resurrection, which is, we've finished now. So we need to finish. We started the most recent season of Du Bois, but never finished it. I think there's another season of Peacemaker, and we haven't started that yet. We didn't ever finish the American Horror Story that had, there was like a spider theme in the intro, and I can't remember, what's her name? Isn't she Julia Roberts' niece? Emma Roberts? Something Roberts. And it had Kim Kardashian in it as like her friend, but she was like pregnant, and then her husband was gaslighting her, and like she was losing time and stuff like that. But I think a writer's strike happened in the middle of that season, and we watched it, and then we ended up canceling Hulu. And by the time it started up again, we didn't have Hulu, but we have it now. So it's like, we should really get back and finish that too. October 1st, we'll be watching The Haunting of Hill House. It's still, I think it's still my favorite. I like a lot of horror TV shows, but I still, if I have to pick a favorite, I absolutely adore The Haunting of Hill House. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. It's so satisfying. I love the way the story unfolds. I love the fact that all the mysteries are answered. I love all of the, metaphors for trauma and grief and love and, it's so good. And I like all of Mike Flanagan's shows to some extent. I will say the one that I probably like the least is, it's not a series, it's the movie Hush. I really didn't care for it too much. It got a lot of people saying how great it was. I found it kind of frustrating, but I always want people to, I don't know. I feel like they played it like everyone talked about it like it was super, super smart, and like the characters were like very, very clever, and I didn't find them exceptionally so. Like, not like, it's not like a average slasher movie where everyone's making the dumbest mistakes on the planet, like the ones they make fun of in the scary movies, but the Scary Movie parodies, right? But I didn't feel like it was exceptionally smart. And I feel like everyone was talking about it like it was. So I think maybe I just hyped it up too much in my mind, which is always dangerous, especially when you're talking about horror, because a lot of times I can't take all of a horror story as like if I had to accept all of it as, or none of it to like something, there would be a lot of horror stuff that I wouldn't like. Because the ending sucks, or because someone made some stupid decisions, or, whatever. A lot of times it's the ending. Where it's like, if I had to base all of it, or all of my opinion on the movie or series or whatever, based on how it resolved, I probably wouldn't like it. But there are lots of movies I enjoy where the ending just sucks. Quit watching American Horror Story when it got political. That's fair. I don't think it stayed that way, though, right? I can't remember the seasons in order now. But I know which season you're talking about, for sure. I will say I like the fact that they did, even though there was some things that seemed very clear-cut about what political sides they were talking about, they did enough with some ambiguity in there where it's like, if you could take like chunks of it, you could be almost like, I don't know which side they're really talking about. But there were certain things where it was like, oh, I can see what we're doing here. Like, we're talking about very specific things here. The bears are gone now. That's interesting. I wonder if they come back periodically or not. Okay. Murder House, Covenant Asylum. Yep, those are some good. I mean, I think that's how they've been going. They went on for as long as they did. Have they stopped doing American Horror Story altogether now? I feel like it's been a minute since I've paid attention to whether or not they're continuing. They also did like an offshoot series that was on Hulu separate. And we never got around to watching any of those. But they weren't like American Horror Story. They were like American Horror Story something. And we never watched any of those. So maybe we should watch those. Okay. Oh, Hotel. Mm-hmm. Do you watch Wednesday? We just watched that. The second season of that. I really enjoy it. What am I doing? I don't need to do this. My Wisp can do that. Here, Wisp, do this. Put your stuff. Put your stuff. Put my stuff away. I might go ahead and get another one of those and another one of those. And we can go ahead and get one of those. Now, I should look at other upgrades and stuff. Yes. Oh, you haven't watched the second season yet? Okay, I won't tell you anything then. But you should watch it. My husband brought me lunch on Sunday, and apparently Wendy's has Wednesday-themed fries, so the little fry box was black and white, or no, black and purple stripes. It was very cute. All right, we're paying you, we're paying you, we're paying this. And then... Ooh. Do I really need another Wisp right now, or is the other Wisp keeping up with it? Ooh, that's really pricey. 700? Yikes. Okay. So let's not do upgrades in that way. Let's go ahead and do crafting. I've got wool. And I've got some milk. And berries into jam. I could get 3 different thingies here. I've got crystals. I've got 2 things to make out of the crystals. Those are expensive. I'm not doing those. Let's be reasonable, woman. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that and this and this. And we can start making some stuff. Okay, I'm gonna stick this here. Oh, it's tiny! Holy cow, I thought it was gonna be bigger. I guess it's comparable to the other crafting things, but I expected it to be like a full spinning wheel. You know what, though? If we're a tiny little sprite thing, it makes total sense to have it be... tiny. I mean, theoretically, if I'm this big... Oh, I forgot I'm on the horse. Then these crafting things are massive. Funny. I wonder how big this bear's gonna get. Can I pet you again? Oh, Lord. What's happening out there? Is it real drama or is it fake teenage drama? I think it might be fake teenage drama. Okay. Hello. Hello, little baby. I love your little yawn. You're so cute. I want to pick you up, damn it. Oh. Keep picking up the whole bed. Is that what they meant by pick it up and carry it? Just picking up the bed? Am I being completely dumb? Because if I am this big, I think I made the assumption that because I would have been human-shaped or like human-sized, that I could pick it up and carry it around like a baby. But if I am a sprite, then I'm not going to be picking up this bear and carrying it around like a little baby. Okay. I can pick it up to move the bed around. I bet that's what they mean. Okay. See, all the assumptions. I do need to do that. I need to get out stuff to craft. So produce. I wonder if there's anything I can make with the egg. So it's not in produce. The milk or the whatchamahoozits. More of a wisp than a Sprite. That's fine. It depends on which, you know, rendition of it. It's amazing how many different variations on fairy folk you can find. But I will take wisp. I was just trying to differentiate myself from my hired help. Like I might be a different type of creature, but I could be a wisp. We could be wisps together. All right. And then we'll loom it up. Thread weaving level 2. Fantastic. And then it's berries. I know how to do stuff. My brain is starting to go. You know it's getting a little late, right? Okay. Do we want to do ember berries? I think we could do ember berries. Look just like your worker wisp. I know. I was just trying to be different. Very beginner. Your first jams are a bit lumpy, but oh so lovely. All right. I do look like the wisp though. Except for when I have a giant... Well, it's not giant. It's giant in comparison to me. But yeah, I do look very similar. Although I feel like I'm a little bit more transparent than they are. No, maybe not too much. I love that you're like all bouncy though. Okay. Well, that would explain why I'm moving so dang quickly. All right, go to bed. How late can I push it? One more day? I can push it one more day. And now I have the dilemma. Do I play this while I'm not streaming? Do I start a different save that's not streaming? So I can play in the interim. What are y'all doing? Are you stuck? Oh my gosh, you're so big. Where are you, giant cat? I do love the fact that there are different sizes of things. Like a variety of sizes. Big and small. Alright. Well, I feel better now knowing that maybe it was just me misinterpreting what Carrie meant. Versus me not being able, like, not knowing how to do it correctly. You know what I mean? Like, I would rather it be just me being dumb rather than, where's the frickin' button to pick him up? Okay. Do I need to do anything else? No reason why you shouldn't. Lots of streamers do that. You mean play it off stream? And I do that with things like, well, like Dreamlight Valley, I keep the story stuff for stream as much as humanly possible. Like, there are times where a quest will accidentally get triggered, and I don't want that to happen, but I enjoy saving that stuff for stream. But, like, things like this, there's like, story stuff that could happen for sure that I'm not aware of yet, but there is a lot to be said for just making money and dickering with decorating and stuff like that that may or may not, you know, need to be, like, you guys don't necessarily need to see every moment of that. Although I will say I've been watching, well, maybe it's just because I want the quests and not necessarily the in-between stuff. But there's somebody who started making YouTube videos for Dreamlight Valley. I don't need those in earnest. I was looking for big creatures. I was trying to be diligent in getting bonuses. I don't see anything, so it would just be the turtle. Oh, the bears are back. Interesting. It's interesting that they visit. I almost wonder if I should bring the other little bear up here. Would it do anything? Are they related? I don't know. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't go look at the fountain yesterday. Okay. Now I'm going to start this. Oh, Teddy is now level 8. Can I take you up the hill? Are you related? Oh, you're so tiny over there. Okay. Are you related to these bears? Nope. Falls asleep as I'm moving him up the hill. Should I put you up here with these bears? What's the rotate button? If I pet you up here, will it make any difference? Just gonna hang out. You can hang out with these bears. They seem friendly, so enjoy some bear time. Oh gosh, the cats were right there. Okay. Ah. All right, I'm gonna go. I feel like there was something I was gonna do. I was gonna go look at both of the construction jobs. That's what I was gonna do. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Good to know that I'm staying on track. Sort of. Maybe. Okay. Hi, shopkeeper. We are finishing up. We have plenty of stone still, but to infuse the statue with some extra magic, we need Lunareth. Lunareth is created by taking lunacite shards and refining them in a gleam forge. To finish the statue, we need 10 Lunareth. Okay, I don't have that yet, but interesting. Assuming there will be a finished statue after that. I do have some lunacite. I'm gonna get my horse. But I don't have a gleam. Did you say gleam forge? Was that right? So, zippy zippy frog. That's not how we get there. Ooh, well. Geronimo! Boing. I guess that's why there's no fall damage either. If I'm just a little glowing ball of light. Hello? Should I obtain milk? Oh my gosh, I have over 100 milk. I'll grab it anyway while we're here. Those are sheep. Okay. Yeah, I could see playing this. Although, I don't necessarily want it to take over all of my downtime in between streams either. If I'm going to be giving stream time to this, I would like to make sure I'm progressing in the other stuff too, if I'm motivated to do so and have time. Rubble is finally gone and we can start putting the fountain together. This will take a lot of lifting, stacking, and fitting pieces just right. Please bring us 500 stone so we can get to work without falling asleep mid-build. I don't have 500 stone right now. Balls. All right. How much do I have then? It's in... Not in ore. Is it in shelf? It is in shelf. I have 206. Well, crap on a cracker. That's all right. It'll give me ore too. And it doesn't take terribly long to grab this much stone. It's just the doing, you know. Well, this is about how far I made it playing the demo. Obviously, it was different for the demo, but it's nice that I'm kind of staying in the same amount of time that I did back then, last week. And part of it was because, like, it took me a little bit longer because obviously I played 2 demos last week, but I also did not know that I could just run around and visit everywhere and get as many resources day one as I, you know, possibly had the patience to do. So, I feel like that's all right. Silverite ore. There's more stones to the left and right, technically, but we'll go get more over here. The demo would have carried over. I decided to start over because when I stopped playing, I went ahead and joined the Discord, and then I also looked at some of the recent updates that happened to the game, and so it seemed like it might be worthwhile to just start over again. So, I mean, granted, it's the first 6 days for the demo, or first 5 days, whatever it is. But I figured it wouldn't take terribly long to get back there. And it was kind of, I mean, it was quick enough, you know what I mean? To get back to essentially where I was. And it felt nice to start over and have it be like, okay, I at least know what I'm doing now. So, but yeah, you could play the demo and just have it carry over. I just chose not to. Kind of like, even if Bookshop Simulator, well, honestly, I feel like if the Bookshop Simulator demo save carried, like what I've done so far, I would not keep what I did. I have like $70,000 or $80,000 now. Just because I keep playing it. It's so silly. But I would definitely want to start over with that one too, because I know when I was watching Sarah play it before they actually got out of Steam jail, that some of the interface stuff looked very different. And there were a couple things that I was like, I don't know what that is. I've never seen that screen before, or that menu layout or whatever. I kept thinking that maybe I had a different version than her, but it seems like it was just different because it was the demo versus the actual release. But yeah, if they let me carry over my demo save, that would be kind of ridiculous. Like, that would be such a jump start. Starting with 70 grand. I actually started messing with the prices in that game, where I was trying to see just how high I could price all the books before people would get mad and not buy them. So I'm selling like $30, $35 books. Some of them are stupid high price. Well, not really, because there are books in the world that cost that much. I do have a little bit of a skewed perspective because the library I work at is an art library. So we get a lot of really like fancy, nice, heavy quality printed art books. And some of those are really expensive. But, you know, you wouldn't pay $35 for the average paperback. Or a kid's book. Which I don't think any... well, I don't know. I can't say for sure. I don't remember what I've priced the kids' prices. Kids' book prices at. Uh-oh, my brain is turning into jelly. Do I have enough stone? Ooh, look, I have over $1,000. Wow. They must have done really well today. Good job, guys. I think Riley is streaming Bookshop tomorrow night. Last time I watched, she was having trouble selling the used books. Ah. So I have gone back and forth, and the game may function very differently than the demo, but I thought if I priced them cheaper, it would make a difference. And it didn't seem like it made a huge difference. Now, pricing them higher seemed like it had a negative impact on the quantity of sales. So I've just kind of stuck to selling them at the market price, but they do seem like they're difficult to move. That is very, at least in the demo for sure. So I don't know. Because you'd think that pricing them really cheap would make them move faster, and it really just didn't. So. But you can just price them at the market price. Click of a button. Like this game. This game has a click to make it market price. Did I have enough stone now? I wasn't even paying attention. 872. Woo! Oh, okay. Are you making coffee? Oh, prepping coffee for the morning. Okay. His day gets started between 6 and 6:30, so he usually preps his coffee for the morning the night before. Ugh, and my son's bus route got changed again. His bus is coming at 6:03 now in the morning. The only real benefit for me is that it actually gives me a little bit more time to try and actually go back to sleep, because he's been doing pretty good making sure he gets up in the morning, but it's still kind of a back and forth thing, and the fact that it keeps getting pushed earlier and earlier, I'm just like, well, I'll continue to like nudge you in the morning, you know, but I'm not sure if they're facing bus driver shortages or what. But it's really frustrating. The little one's bus schedule hasn't changed drastically. Like, it's a little earlier than it was at the beginning of the school year, but not terribly so. It, you know. And honestly, for me and getting what I need done in the mornings, it's better for me to have him gone, I think it's like 15 minutes earlier, 20 minutes earlier, something like that, than it started out as. Ooh, a unicorn again. Nice. And it's pink this time. Hello. What? Is that different? Dark lunacite? I had no idea we could have more than one kind of lunacite. Fantastic. More resources. More stuff to mess with. What did you want again? Lunacite shards in the Gleam Forge. Okay. I should have enough to get a Gleam Forge, though, right? Because I have 1,200. So let's do that. Crafting. Yeah, it's 600, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and buy that. Ooh, it's little. Okay, and then we want lunacite. Ooh, I only have 20, though. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. Ooh, look at that. It's pretty. Can I pick you up? Yeah, this is the prompt that I thought I saw on my stream last week. But yes, I think my assumption was just... Oh, I have to put this away. Look at that. It's pretty. Does it look different depending on what you put in it? Because the lunacite is kind of white. Makes me wonder if it would be a different color if I put a different shard in there. Okay, so what was the other thing I needed? Is there a quest tracker of any kind? I don't think there is. That would be helpful to know, like, what they asked me for. It was stone. And I'm pretty sure I have enough now. So I'm going to go give them the stone so that they both... Well, the Lunacite won't be ready until tomorrow. But at least I can get this fountain situation advancing. Look! It's a rainbow! Pretty. Nice. Okay. Well, that made this journey a little bit more pleasant, walking across the map, looking at the rainbow in the sky. And knowing that there's nothing to kill me means I can just look at the sky without worrying about whether or not I'm going to die. Yes. Yes. Here, take this. All right. You can progress by the morning. Fantastic. She's not playing the demo anymore? Yeah. Yeah, I know there's... most of them are playing the game now. So I can't say for sure if, like, the strategies I'm using in the demo would even remotely be effective in the game. Oh, is that another? Oh, no, that's a crystal. I was like, is that another unicorn over there? No. Chill. All right, what else do I need to do? Oh, I was checking that stuff to make sure that there wasn't a specific material that I needed to craft before I filled these things up in here. So I'm going to fill up potions. Potions need to be filled. Okay, so let's fill potions. Ooh. Well, let's stock potions so that my wisp can come in here and take care of that. Ooh! That was a really big tickly itch in my nose. Ah! It's annoying. Okay. Looks like I need more weapons. So let's go ahead and put that in there too. Anything else that I need to purchase? Carrots, probably. Now, is current stock means here and there? Yeah, like the potatoes are at 29. This is not the right thing. Potatoes are at 29. Yeah, okay, so I do need to make sure that I've got another one of those and another one of those, too. Alrighty, alrighty, alright. Now, I need fruit, I need metal, I need wool, I need milk. Okay. So that would be in here. Let's go ahead and grab some nightshade. Nightshade berries. Yeah, let's make nightshade berry jam. For those tea parties where you invite a bothersome neighbor over. Here, have some jam. Okay, there's elder milk. And then... what was the other thing? It was... is it a shelf? It's a shelf item, right? The wool? Donde está? There it is. Wheel of Broncurd. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, it'd be interesting to me if they started adding, like, multi-layered crafting. I feel like there might be some of that going on, but I will have to wait and play this game more to see just how much. Like, they've added farming, and that was really, really recent. So I'm wondering, like, how complex the systems will get as time goes on. Because you can tell by some of the reviews that it didn't used to have that stuff, so it's nice to know things are getting added and updated, but it also means it's a mystery. Ooh, look at that. I got a little banner for harvesting. It's green. It costs 100. Okay, I probably shouldn't just buy pretty things right now. I need to pay people. Pay these guys. And then... I still don't really think I need to upgrade anything at the minute. Not until I expand again, and then maybe we can start fussing with the layout a little bit more, because I don't think I'm torn. I kind of want to get another display. What are the displays that I can get for like the potions and stuff? I could get a double shelf. I'm gonna go ahead and just get the single though. And I'm gonna put at least milk and what's the other thing? Cheese? Milk and cheese on there. Ooh, there's jam too. What's my space looking like over here? I'm gonna get one more of those shelves. Because if they were a price difference, I would have gone with the double one, but I feel like I might get more flexibility as things start to get rearranged if I keep it to the small ones. Because the double shelf will give you essentially this, where it's got space for 4 different things. All right. And so we're going to get out cheese. This is not it. We're going to get out the jam and the milk. Not the milk. Ah, there it is. A wheel of brawn curd. Do I not have... Ah, spun whisper wool. Sure. Okay. This is the cheese. They're cute. It might be too early to start doing this, but we're going to do it anyway. All right, and then we'll put this. Oh! Frog and all. All right. Okay. Put this milk away. Okay, cat. Okay, and then this is the jam. Okay. And then anything else? That's not where we go for that. Did I craft anything else, or was it just ore? I think it might have been just ore. Let me look again. This is jam. This is ore. This is wool. Well, spun wool. And then this is cheese. Okay, so let's go ahead, I guess, and do one of the crafted ores. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry about that. Refined silverite. Sure, why not? Do you make a lot of money? Maybe we can sell you. Because right now I don't know if there's any reason to save any of these, like, can I eventually make my own weapons to sell? Because that'd be cool to have, like, a forge or something to where you could craft your own weapons out of the ores you do. But I don't know. They just added farming, so maybe I'm asking for something that's maybe an idea but hasn't been executed yet. Maybe I should put that in the suggestions. But I'm worried about putting in too many suggestions too early because, well, it might already be in here and I just haven't come across it yet, you know? So, I gotta pet you guys before I go to bed. Everything is paid off. I have 142 coins left, so no more spending. All right. Let's see. Okay. I don't need to go to bed. Well, I do, but, like, I don't need to do it before I am done. All right. Look at how pretty those little fairies are. Okay. I gotta wrap it up because it is getting late, because my brain is turning to mush, and because I have to get up at 5:45 in the morning to make sure I nudge my child so he can get on the bus in time. But I should be here on Sunday. It's probably going to be this game. I'm going to go ahead and swap it for Dankum because I want to make sure I get at least 2 streams into this game before the next Streamlight Valley update, which is next Wednesday. So I will be streaming that next Thursday. And then I'm not sure about the following Sunday. I'm not sure if I'm going to still be playing this or if I'm going to, you know, kind of trade back and forth between it and Dinkum. We'll just have to play it by ear and follow my whims. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. I always appreciate your company. And for anybody that might be lurking or watch this later, I hope you have a lovely day, night, time, wherever you are, whenever you are. And I will see you next time. Bye.